Hello, Awesome Soul here, back with another Robocraft bot review. This is the Southern Horizon by Alpha 56. As you can see, it's got Mega Hoverblades, which is something I don't think I have shown off in any bot reviews before. So this is a first, Mega Hoverblades. Congratulations on being the first one, I guess. So, it is rocking at 1,801 CPU. Oh man, I really want to kill this guy, but I think he might actually escape. Can we... Nope, never mind. We are good. So yeah, it is rocking some fairly high CPU here, which is good and bad, although, of course, as I always do, this is a first impressions style video, so I do look it over before going in, obviously. But, mainly it's here to give my first impressions on how I feel about the bot in general. So yes, it does seem to be rotted and triforced, even though triforce isn't really a thing. I guess damage direction, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. It seems to be packing some really good damage direction. Is it all that effective? I do not know, because I have yet to be really shot all that much. But we shall see. So we've got good old Robo 3 here, kind of distracted by everyone else. Now, interesting. I wonder, is this thing too awesome looking? Perhaps that's why they don't want to shoot it. Or maybe they're underestimating it, just because it does seem fairly hollow on the inside. Maybe that's why. I couldn't tell you. Now, weapons. Hey, there we go, we got the kill. When it comes to the weapons, it has a Mega Laser, or the Leviathan Laser, and the largest of the regular lasers. This, in my opinion, isn't really the best loadout, although it does have one plus side, and I see why they probably did it. If you lose the two Mega Lasers because they are very large and very, very prominent targets, usually people will try and aim for them first. You can still use your lasers, albeit they're smaller and going to be dealing less damage, but that also means that it's going to take up less power, so you can fire them for longer. So yeah, as a backup, not necessarily that bad of an idea, but so far so good on the lasers, and the lasers themselves, the Leviathans rather, they do have a ton of health. And you've got two here, and even with one, it does have a decent fire rate. So what you could do is possibly change the smaller lasers to another weapon. Perhaps plasma, if you want to pack more of a punch, although you've got the megas for that, for, you know, powerful damage dealing. So possibly some sort of rail system wouldn't be such a terrible idea. Now, this right here. It would appear that this is a little bit of a problem. We have the bot being cut in half, and when that happens, well, the nose basically makes contact with the ground, just like that bot over there. Although, I'm not really sure how you could really remedy that problem. Possibly putting a hover in the center, maybe one or two of the regular sized hovers. Wouldn't be such a bad idea. Might... it's not gonna go... Yeah, jeez, if I could actually speak. Here we go. I turned all Porky Pig there for a second. Yeah, so that is really a big problem. I know you do have the other version with the blink, but where you put the blink in your other version, I would possibly opt for two of the regular hoverblades in that area. Just to, I guess, give some stability. Now, I know that the Mega Hoverblades, at least the time of the video, they don't really play perfectly well with the other Hoverblades. They do have a tendency to lift the bot a lot higher than the regular Hoverblades, rather. I cannot speak today, apparently. So yeah, that's probably the best way of solving that problem right there. And it's not really going to increase your CPU all that much. And obviously having them in the center of the bot is going to protect them fairly well. Let's see if we can't fire off. Oh man, I really want to get the kill. This thing is actually fairly tanky, so it's not such a bad idea to go and chase targets. I realize that is Robo 3, so, yeah, I'm gonna have to back up here. Come on. There we go. Well, we didn't get the kill, but it's dead, nonetheless. So yeah, down to like 48% health there, still had one of the big lasers. Obviously, though, people probably aren't focusing them if you are in a battle against regulars. That's where you're gonna really have a bit of a problem. Now, with the other thing you could do when it comes to weapons is possibly use nanos. And the reason I say that is the Mega Hoverblades are actually really quick. So you can get to your teammates fairly fast, and not only that, this thing does, like I said, seem to hold up really well. On top of that, the Mega Lasers are fairly accurate and rapid fire. So that definitely does lead to this thing being more of a backline brawler and support unit. So even back here, I'm being able, rather, to hit, I guess, pretty much any target, really, with relative accuracy. Even that tiny little drone there, or like, it's not really a drone, it's more of a hover. But yeah, see, there we go. They're finally cluing in and actually trying to take out the good old Mega SMGs. Man, how long has it been since Megabots were removed and the names were changed? Still not used to it. So this guy is actually playing pretty smart. He is focusing my weapons. There we are. Let's have a bit of a thought. These are actually fairly tanky, the Mega Hoverblades, that is. So it's kind of like they have to pick and choose which they focus, because they are obviously large targets, and with that, it usually lets players, or at least enemy players, know that they should focus that thing. But, like I said, they are really tanky, so I guess, like, leads them to have a choice, I guess you could say. Do they want to try and take out your movement, or do they want to try and take out your weaponry? I'm not quite sure which would be the best thing to do. Although I think actually taking out the weaponry would probably be the best idea if I was the enemy trying to fight this thing. Damn, again, that's the second time I've seen that guy with like 1 health, or 1% health rather. Oh man, okay. Last kill, can I get it? Let's go for the rover here. Come on, we got this. Or maybe not, come on. Yeah, I got the kill. Sweet. That, my friends, is how it's done. Tied for kills? I don't think my score doubled. Very odd. Because we got the most, yeah, we got the most damage output, actually. Huh. Very nice. Now, as I always do, I tend to close these things out with a little flyover in the garage bay. So, this is the area that I was talking about. Possibly strapping in, I guess, not quite sure where the best way to do it. I'll leave that up to you, but basically you're mounting a hoverblade on this side in this general area, and then one on this side in this general area. That should solve the problem of having these front two taken out, and basically you just do a, well, you stand up vertically, basically. But, yeah, other than that, the only other thing I can think of is possibly raising this back gun up a little bit if you do want to stick with the lasers. And even then, if you want to go with anything else, it would be a good idea to give this back gun a little bit more clearance. Although, I wonder, is that intentional? So when you lose the front two, this thing now has a better line of sight? If that is intentional, I'm not quite sure that is the best course of action. But yeah, all in all, I would say that this bot is actually really, really good. Ooh, had a bit of a glitch there. This episode has been a little odd, apparently. But yes, I would actually recommend this. Of course, this is the Southern Horizon. All the information is in the description. If you want to quickly copy and paste it, I have it there for you. But yeah, I would definitely go out and test this thing for yourself. Anyways, guys, I will wrap the video up here. I, of course, have been the Awesome Soul. I thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care. Oh, by the way, I'm sure I'm going to get a few comments, but the reason that I was talking rather quickly and all sort of jumbled up in this episode is because, well, the servers for Robocraft are actually going into maintenance in like a few minutes from now. So I kind of had to rush this thing because I realized that I was running out of time. But yeah, anyways guys, see you next time.